Friends of our channel and YouTubers, welcome. Answers of an Alien from Andromeda, Video 89, September 8, 2012. Mythi, the huge pyramids were found in Bosnia. You could say something about them for us? The pyramids of Bosnia were built by the Saxis civilization 12,200 years ago. The Saxis occupied a large area, from where it is today Turkey to the south to Slovenia, Hungary and Austria to the north. With the help of their tutors, the Etonians of Andromeda, these pyramids were built to supply energy, and to provide a direct line of communication between the two planets. The pyramids that have had their resonance chambers damaged, as the case of the pyramids of Egypt, Mayan, Aztec and much of the Asiatic, are totally broken, but others still in full operation and will continue to work for thousands of years unless modified. The way to use this energy depends on recipients of distribution that you do not have, because here were all taken when these civilizations were transferred to other planets higher level. The master in power distribution, Nikola Tesla, provided all the drawings and designs of these receptors to the assembly of a global distribution network of free energy, but your elite chose to archive these projects, in favor of power generation conventional to be fully charged from users. Only a few pieces of a great receiver of that time were found by you, but missing many others to assemble a complete receiver unit. These parts you call Dropa stones, which are a few parts of a big receiver that has been in operation in China, at this time of the construction of the pyramids in Bosnia. This system, clean of energy production, was used by all civilizations that had regional development here and later were taken of the planet, when they reached level 1. When the planet was officially transformed into a reformatory, you started your development without the presence of tutors, so that you guys could develop yourselves, and thus prove your viability as a possible new planetary race, or destroy yourselves by your full and sole responsibility. Fortunately, in this process of self-development, a lot of beings have evolved to the point where they can go to level 1, and that will make this colony viable, which had the merit of having been developed at their own expense. There were more than 80 pyramids on the planet. Many were destroyed, others buried by tectonic movements, others were submerged by the oceans, others are covered with ice, but many remain untouched by man. The opening of these pyramids in search of treasure, which really does not exist, will eventually destroy the true treasure that can offer the pyramids, which is the unlimited amount of energy channeled they can provide. It's a shame, for with Tesla receivers, all of you could be enjoying the free energy of the pyramids that remain operational on the planet. CB gave us guidelines to watch some of your apocalyptic movies he showed us. My crew really liked the sense of humor of yours in the film Paul, and in the case of the 2012 movie they understood what I spoke to them about. Some of you are well aware of the possibilities of the events that may happen. It's like you are watching the possible future. Just need to realize the signs that precede the events. I'm not saying it will happen that way, but there is a great possibility of something very similar happen if the pressure continues to increase at the current rate. Mythi, many emails asking about the predictions of events. Something can be said? Friends, I cannot be an agent provocateur of panic. I have to restrain myself a little on the news because I am not the official spokesperson and do not want to be suspended from my mission, but friends, follow the instructions that I gave you several times. Observe the events with the eyes of someone who knows what to look for. The news is increasingly available. The Pacific Ring of Fire is under incredible pressure. The events take place in a clockwise direction from any point on the ring. When it begins, you will have a few hours to take the measures already discussed in previous conversations. Watch your governments. The stampede has already started a few weeks ago. The large naval base in Southern California will be with virtually no moored vessel. It will be observed in other key points connected to the Ring of Fire. Yellowstone and the Canaries are trying to resist the pressure, but will not be able to hold on much longer if the pressure exceeds a bit. A large CME from the Sun is about to happen. Stay tuned. These news. It may be enough to increase the pressure that may be the drop of water. Pay attention to the news you get in your unofficial media on the orbital changes of the planets in the solar system, and you guys who are already prepared will know what is happening. You will have news of strange animals, of algae to mammals, causing changes in the color of water, among other things odd, this end of age. Animals like what you guys call it Sasquatch, Yeti, and others are protected by the night walkers for hundreds of years. In this age of late colony zero level, many races that make experiences of biological adaptation brought new life forms on the planet, without the knowledge of Community Galactica, because the planet is still not considered an official member of the community and many rush to finalize their experiences. You even will find new species in your oceans and forests, strange animals and humanoids, primitive types, which possibly will not be part of your fauna in the future of the colony level 1. Many strange things will still be seen in this transition period. Years from now, when you guys have access to the files of the Community Galactica, will redeem all that has happened on the planet, meet the tribes of humanoids who lived here before and during the age of dinosaurs, will know a story with images of the time that you guys never thought existed. We'll see battles that ensued for control of the planet, between humanoid and non-humanoid races. We'll see the planet change size, the reconfiguration of the continents, a long timeline with more activity as you had never imagined. This is one of the planet's most folk I've ever had the pleasure to know. Hardly a planet had so much activity like this, in galaxies that I know. Therefore this colony is so special. For that reason many races comes to experiences here. This was one of the projects of planetary formation more successful of the Community Galactica, and has long been a benchmark of planning in other star systems, used for the development of humanoid colonies. Explaining in other words, a lot that has to be made artificially in other planets naturally you have here, and that is priceless, because if something happens the planet recovers alone without any interference. It is a planet with life itself. Be well my friends. Thanks for watching. Join our channel. You are welcome there.